Alright, it is about 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I have less than 24 hours left. And what I did was I got on Tinder and got a bunch of matches on there. Went through all the matches and just copy pasted, "Hey, come over." And a girl agreed to come over, right? She lives an hour away. And I was like, let's just do it for shits and giggles. So it turns out I booked her a motorbike. Here's a massive wad of cash. It looks like a lot of money, but it works out to be about $8.50. That's it, $8.50 for her to get on a bike and ride an hour to come and see me. She's probably, I have a feeling this is her now. Now this is a bit of an off-the-cuff video. I just wanted to make the point that a lot of the guys that promote online dating, social circle, how you can hack your Tinder profile, etc. These guys don't really spend much time doing cold approach. They don't do day game. They very rarely do night game as well. Probably never do night game. Probably do a little bit of day game here and there and try to make out that they're experts when they're not. People like myself that do cold approach, we also do play around with Tinder as well. Now, this is a Tinder match last night in Asia. In Australia, it is. I'm listening to Kitco News talking about inflation. I probably should turn that off. It's a little bit loud, and she's on the phone too. But I wanted to make a few of these points because the air conditioning works in here better than in the room. So I took the mattress and I just put it here. It's a bit more comfortable. But there is a huge difference between someone from Tinder and someone from cold approach. Now, let me explain kind of the difference. This girl, really nice girl, the same as most girls obviously that come around to meet you, most, not all. Doesn't really speak any English. Just matched on Tinder late at night and decided to come over now. Late at night. Part of the issue was she can't speak English and can't pay for her own transport, so I paid for transport. I've got no problem with paying transport over here in Asia because it worked out to be, for her to travel on a bike, it worked out to be like $9. Might actually put the clip in there as well. So, I pay for her to come here, pay for her to go back. We can't really communicate. She's from way out of the city. And you can see, like, if you're a girl that's like way out of the city, and you want access to someone that's living inside the city, you just get on an app and you can match with someone and you got access to them, you see. And this is what women can do. It's supercharged in the West, as most people are aware of, and myself, like grey hairs in my 40s, I can't get a match, or a decent match, a match that I would want to match with in Australia. I just can't get one at all. And sometimes if I try to catfish or supercharge my profile, I match with monsters. And if I match with a good-looking girl or average-looking girl, she will abuse me for trying to catfish her, even if I supercharge my Tinder profile. So there's no hacks around this, guys. There's no hacks. You're talking to an expert here that is doing his best in the West. I'm in Asia for 3 weeks. I come back tomorrow. But these are just little short trips that I do. Back in Australia, there's no way around it other than cold approach. She gets to meet you in person. She gets to meet you the first time. She gets to decide in real time whether she wants to date you or not. Cold approach is the only hack if you're in Australia. Supercharging your profile is not going to work. I've put in the time and effort on both of them, and there's a massive difference. Now, let me explain. I'm in Asia. People are like, Asia's easy, and it is easier, yes. But my phone is now full of girls that live in this apartment that I've cold approached in the elevator, in the lobby, outside the apartment, everywhere. My phone's full of contacts. These girls speak English. They're going to the university down the road. Literally half my age. They're like 20, 21, 22. They're far better groomed. They're from wealthier families. That's unfair. I know it's unfair. I came from the ghetto. It's unfair that some people are more wealthy than others and they have more advantages. Unfortunately, they're the ones that you kind of want to be with, you know? If I dated some girl that was way outside in the farm somewhere, she'll end up just being a drain on me. I want someone more on my level that's educated or higher than me that can help me succeed in life. It's unfortunately how it is. Day game's how you do that. I've also got many contacts from the mall that is right next door to this apartment. And these contacts are like high quality girls. You know, I've dated girls that are very connected. Girls that I can't film and put online. It would be too risky to put them online because, you know, dad's very wealthy and powerful, and last thing, you know, like, this is innocent and you can't see a face, and I'm still being careful over here in Asia. In Australia, I don't film hardly anything at all because Australia is a feminist nightmare, and going out on a date with a girl, you could get sued. I don't even know what could happen in Australia. It's a failing society, Australia. We're a slow decline because it's female dominated. But there's several points I want to make. Is that I do have the experience with Tinder. I have put in the time and effort, and I'm continuing to put in the time and effort, as you can see here. And back home in Australia, I try as well, but there's nothing that comes of it that is really exciting. The exciting girls that you want to date, the ones that you want to lock in, the ones that you want to keep, they're the ones that come from cold approach. They're the ones that you see in the mall and you're like, wow, look at that girl, she's hot. Then you go speak to her, she speaks English, she's higher educated. You can see by looking at her in the mall, she's the type of girl that you might want to spend a little bit more time with. So, and I keep harping on these points, but it's important for you guys to understand that I have put in the time doing the Tinder profiles and everything, and it just doesn't work, especially in the West. And even if you're in an easier place like here, you're missing out on the goldmine girls that I've been meeting. By the way, while I've been here, I've been doing minimum 6 hours day game per day. I've been putting in the time and effort, hitting the malls, walking around all day. I haven't done anything other than game. A little bit of pool, a little bit of gym, and game, that's it. And from my experience, DG does take a lot more effort, but it is worth it. It definitely is. And if you're in Sydney, Australia, make sure you hit me up. If you're having trouble meeting women, go to the top link in the description, check out the website, sign up to do some coaching with myself. Cold approach coaching, especially in Australia, there's a threshold there. You're not even going to get any matches online, no matter what you do. And if you do, you're going to get rejected big time in person and be accused of catfishing. So, and if you're paying for these Tinder profiles and you're paying for courses and you're getting coaching by someone who promotes this stuff, you're wasting your money. Come over and learn cold approach. I'll also tell you what I know about it, which won't be to the extent of a Tinder online dating social media expert, but I will add far more value to you and get you far better results. Top link in the description. Go to my website, check it out, sign up and do some cold approach coaching in Sydney, Australia. If you're in Australia, doesn't matter where you are, sign up and you can travel to Sydney. I also do travel immersions. If you are a bit of a hard case or you want to go on a bit of a romp in Asia, you can come and see this in person and see what I mean. So if you travel to Asia quite often and you get results and you're quite happy with the results, I would guarantee you that the results that I'll be getting you would be 10 times better with the type of girls that you will never match on Tinder. So think about that as well. Even in Asia, I'll be able to get you better results with higher quality girls. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.